Welcome to the Naturally Stupid podcast with
AJ and Sam.
Yeah. Welcome to a bonus episode of TNSP because we need to get our shit together. So basically the reason why we're posting a bonus episode is because we originally planned on posting stupid Saturday car rides. And well, it's Saturday, so we figured we'd post something. And it's going to be a bonus episode of just us talking about our ghost encounters together.
There's more than there should be.
Oh, definitely. We're some haunted ass bitches right now. Like, we were writing them down and it was just one after the other and one after the other. And
it filled up a whole page.
Oh, dead ass. And then there's so many other stories as well, because we were going to do as well childhood stories, but we figured
that has to be a whole separate episode.
Probably more than one episode, too.
This is going to be like a 2 to 3 farter.
Oh, definitely. Especially Girl Scout episode, and then...
I hate Girl Scouts. I hate Girl Scouts so much.
No offense, Mama, but Girl Scouts was not where it was at. You did a great job of being the Girl Scout den mother? Leader?
Den mother?
Troop leader?
I think it's a den mother.
But it was not where it was at. I liked it because I saw friends, but it was not my scene, definitely.
Mm-mm.
But good thing we had each other during that.
We did.
I think I flirted with one of the other girls' older sisters, too.
You probably did.
But, like, I didn't do it intentionally. Well, it was weird. I knew what I was doing, but I also didn't know what I was doing. I heard it on, I think I said Lola Cinderita from, like, Grown Ups 1. And I knew it was kind of flirty, but I didn't know what flirting was.
Yeah.
So I did it knowing what I was doing, but I didn't know, like, exactly what I was doing.
It was just the baby gay in you.
It was definitely the baby gay in me. Yikes.
Oops.
Oh. Now that I think about it, it was... Oh, that's so sad. Now that I think about it, she passed away.
Oh.
The girl that I flirted with.
Oh.
I feel so bad now. I was so shocked when I heard about that, too. I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to associate her name with our dumbassery.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was a very sad time when I heard about that. It was just so shocking, and not to be a Debbie Downer. Okay. Whoa, we need to get out of this. Regardless, she was a nice girl, and R.I.P.
Ghost time.
What story should we start with?
Should
we go with, like, them in order, chronologically?
I guess so. So which one would be the first one that happened?
A Girl Scout one. Speaking of Girl Scouts. Do you want to... Actually, where were... We were in your
old bedroom.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, we're in my new bedroom now where we're recording because it's kind of soundproof. Not like that. Don't... Regardless.
You're the only one that thought that.
I know, which is the sad part. And then now everyone's going to think... Anyway, it's soundproof. Whatever. Or at least...
Mostly.
Not really soundproof, I guess. Like,
it's
not
quieter.
A lot of sounds come through.
Yeah.
Can't hear the furnace. That's the main part. So this is my sister's... I took my sister's old bedroom. And my other bedroom before I took hers was upstairs and last door down the hallway.
Yeah.
Next to my parents. And it was this Girl Scout party. What did we even do to deserve that party? Was it just a get-together?
I think it was just our parents being like, "Oh, free day! You guys have done so." I think it was like after cookie sales, and they were like, "You guys did so good."
You guys did so well selling your cookies.
Literally stuffed us in a store and was like, "Sell cookies."
Not even in the store, outside the store. It was like some janky ass.
Oh, that's right, because we had to get partnered up.
Yeah, and then half of us went selling, and then half of us stayed there at the stand.
Bitch, it was a lot.
I definitely stole like a box that day or something.
Definitely.
Samoas are, oh, chef's kiss.
But that's where we were sitting, and we had been like what, 6?
Around 6 and 8, around that time.
Yeah.
Was it before you moved?
It had to be, bitch. I was still here.
Well, I know you came back.
In 5th grade, but I didn't go back into Girl Scouts.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Okay, I know I'm dumb. I got it. So yeah, we were in my old bedroom, and it was a couple girls. I don't know whose idea was it, but we decided to like download this janky ass fucking like ghost communicating app on my like old Kindle.
Yeah.
Like one of those Kindles that you can like, it's like a
Kindle Fire.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was like a tablet, but not like just a normal reading Kindle. So we downloaded it. I probably still have it on my Kindle. And like halfway through, I for some reason look up and I see the door move, and I just freak the fuck out, which then creeps everyone out, and we all just run out of the room. Mind you, I just saw the door move, and we decide to run towards it.
Yeah, we ran towards the door that was...
Which, like, not our greatest idea, but, you know, it's what had to be done. And so we ran out, and I'm, like, bawling and crying, and, like, everyone's screaming, and my mom was just, like, at the kitchen table, like, doing her own fucking business. I actually don't know what she said. She was probably drinking wine, but no, not actually. But
she's pretty much like, what the fuck is going on?
What the fuck just happened? And so she comes over to me, asks me what's going on, and I go, the door moved, and I don't know where a place is spooky. I don't know, some dumb shit, like child shit. Like I was for sure fucking bawling over this shit. Where were you that night anyway? Were you with us?
I had to have been with you. Your mom was like, she was just chilling, and there had been like 6 to 8 of us, maybe more than that.
I remember Tabby was with us.
So it was like a big group of kids.
Yeah.
And we were chilling most of the nights. She was chilling, so she's just there, has a bunch of kids in her house, and all of a sudden we all start freaking out. She's like,
oh, fuck. And so I guess we all settled down a little bit. And this one girl named Brooke just decides to say, I don't believe her to this day. She goes, oh yeah, that was me that moved the door. I just decided to scare you guys.
She was nowhere near that door.
Nowhere near that. I was pissed. Well, because at the time I believed her, but now thinking back, I'm like, there's no way she could have touched the door without me seeing her. But at the time, I was livid. I like not ran away, but like I left the room. I like had to go fucking like meditate or some shit, but I calmed down, and I think we continued.
We continued to do it, yeah.
Like we went back to the room, but the reason I don't believe her to this day is because I don't remember if she was in the room with us, or if she was hanging out with like the other half of the girls in our living room.
Yeah, because the group that usually did that stuff, it was the basic 4 of us, you know, you, me.
4 to 6 of us, definitely.
You, me, the other Sam, and
Tabby, her little
sister, and then Maddie?
Maybe.
It was like the basic group of us that always did the dumb shit.
Yeah. Started by us, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was nowhere near that door.
Yeah. We were the OG duo that started shit.
Hell yeah. But the door wasn't closed, and it was like cracked open about 8 inches to a foot. So we saw the door handle on the other side because the edge of the door was facing us. It was kind of like
directed at us.
Yeah. And so we could see the other side of the door where I was sitting. And so when I looked up, and for it to be perfect timing, when I look up the same time that she touches the door, I don't believe that shit.
I honestly don't think she was anywhere near it or even in the group that was downstairs or around it at the time. I think it was downstairs.
No, it was in my old room. We were in my old room.
Oh, we were getting ready to leave the room.
No, we were in the middle of it. And then the door moves. And then we ran out crying.
So I don't think she was in there then.
No, I don't think anyone was in the basement. I mean, maybe my sister at the time, but again, that had nothing to do with like upstairs. She was doing her own thing. Everyone else was doing their own thing. We were doing the spooky shit.
I'm thinking of another time we were down here and doing stuff, but
yeah, she nowhere near that door. My mom, I tell her this story and then she still doesn't. I mean, I don't think it's not that she doesn't believe me. I think it's either she doesn't want to believe me or she's just
trying to calm you down when you're
seeing
really
the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Or she was just trying to, calm you down at the time because...
Well, I'm saying like even now, she doesn't believe me. Or doesn't want to.
Doesn't want to. Just,
She's like, no spooky shit in my house. None.
Not today.
Not today, Satan. But yeah, that's the end of the Girl Scout story. I mean, there's a lot of stories during Girl Scouts, but...
Again, gonna have to be a whole ass episode.
Yeah. You want to start off the next one? What even is it? Oh, the Louisville Park. Louisville Park with Leo. Were we driving Gertrude?
No, we were in Leo's car.
Oh, Chelsea.
Yes, Chelsea.
R.I.P. Chelsea.
Chelsea died recently.
Why are all of our episodes turning into death?
Because that's what this is right now, I guess. It's about spooky shit.
Yeah.
But no, it finally stopped like turning on entirely, so.
R.I.P. Chelsea.
R.I.P. But we went down to this park in the middle of the night, pretty much. You know, it's open. It wasn't like trespassing. You can go there whenever you want.
I think the building was just...
Yeah, the building you're not allowed to go in unless it's open. Which it wasn't because it was like 2 a.m.
Yeah, and it's like this nature reserve, and it's not even like a big building. It's like more of like, you need a bathroom. Oh, here's some indoor exhibits.
And then there's the nature trail, and we decided to take some cameras, flashlights, and a little recording device to pick up
tape
sounds.
Recorder.
Into the woods with us at 2 a.m, middle of the night.
It had to at least be 2 a.m.
Yeah.
It was definitely like middle ass night.
Yep.
Middle ass night. Anyway, middle of the fucking night.
And we just started wandering, but then I said that I saw something, and we heard some weird shit in front of us, which we were already halfway down the trail. So we decided to turn our happy asses around.
Oh, yeah.
And leave the forest. But when
we were in there for like 30 minutes. Too,
we were.
At least.
But we made it quite a distance. But when we got back to the car, we were trying to go over the tapes and, listen to see if we could hear voices or footsteps.
I don't think we did the tapes until after we got back to the car.
No, because that's what I said. We got back to the car and we started going through the tapes.
I don't know why I blanked and I thought you said we were still on the trail.
No, we were at the car doing that, and then we looked over in the building that was supposed to be vacant, besides, like, dim lights for the heating lamps for reptiles and
Not
stuff.
even that. Everything was pitch black, except the moon. I think it was a full moon. Yikes.
Bad idea on our part.
Yeah.
But it started, like, flashing white lights, like, almost like a flickering light. But it was the porch one.
Damn, that's spooky. Spooky. So our equipment is like
freaking out today.
Of course, during our ghost encounters, it's freaking out.
I don't know, but
whatever. It'll stop
eventually.
Spooky! It stopped as soon as we said that. All right. Anyway, move on.
Flickering light. It looked like the porch light or whatever. Porch, the front of it.
I think Leo said it was red though when he saw it.
No, it was white at first, and then the inside lights turned red.
Yikes. Not today, Satan.
And we grabbed all that shit and chucked it in the car. Half us just left.
The scary part was that I didn't notice any of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just playing, like, me and my happy ass playing with my cassette tape recorder.
Yeah. And I looked over, and Leo was freaking out about the building when I looked over.
All of a sudden, Leo goes, "Get in the fucking car.
We're leaving."
And I'm like, why? And he goes, "Just get in the car." Because he's the type of person that won't explain it until we're safe.
Yeah, get in the car. We gotta go now. And this is only like 5 minutes from my house, which is where we were staying that night.
Mm-hmm.
And we get in the car, and halfway back he was like, "Oh, the lights were freaking out, and I got a bad feeling, and it was freaking me out. I wanted to get out of there because there's not supposed to be red lights.
Or any lights for that matter.
Yeah, but even if they were to be turned on, they shouldn't be red." And then we got back, and we did end up hearing voices on the recording and everything.
I think I might still have it.
Maybe. If we can find it, we'll put it at the end of the episode.
Maybe, yeah.
But
if we can. Oh, that was some freaky shit that night. Was it that the same night that he said he saw the red face in the windshield or something?
No, that was when me and Leo were alone.
Oh. I think he just mentioned it so many times that I felt like I was there.
That's how I feel about one of your stories, the legs.
Oh my god. Fucking shit. We were talking about that earlier. And I keep forgetting about it. Thankfully, that's the benefit of, like, short-term memory loss that I think I have. But this bitch keeps talking about it.
This is the first time I brought it back up.
Fuck. Oh my god. Sorry, I just gasped. We're talking about spooky shit, and I look down and I just see, like, this, I don't know, this shadow. And I thought it moved for a second and I freaked out. Sorry about it. Oh, dude, I'm just on edge today, I guess.
I felt that.
Oh my god. Ooh, spooky!
And I guess the last one had to be when we were setting stuff up to start this podcast.
Which one? Oh my god, yeah. Your grandpa?
My grandpa. So we are obviously in AJ's room now, but we started out in one of the spare rooms in my grandma's house where I live.
And this was before, like, we even had the YouTube, anything set up.
We were setting up the YouTube at the time.
In the process of setting everything up. We didn't even have our equipment that we're using right now.
Yeah, no, we were getting stuff set up. It was probably November into December or something like that. And we were sitting there quietly just setting everything up. I was handling some of the social media. She was doing YouTube and Patreon and stuff. And we start hearing this tapping or like the door moving or whatever.
I think I heard it first. And of course her being like, "Oh, you're just on edge." Which sometimes I am. Like, I just get this feeling and everything freaks me out. And I look at her and I go, "Shh, listen." And she goes, "What?" And I go, "Shut up and listen." And we just hear, like, the tiniest, like, taps. Like, almost like a nail on, like, wood taps. And I guess it was a door, so yeah, it was a wood. But it was it sounded like it came from the bottom of the door. I don't remember telling you that, but it sounded like it came from the bottom of the door. And it freaked me the fuck out. And we just kept quiet for a couple minutes at that time. And just listened. And it started to get louder and faster. And then all of a sudden, the door starts shaking.
Yeah. And it was creepy as fuck. That's when we started recording it, which we caught some of it.
Yeah. Should we play it for them?
Maybe. You have it?
Uh-huh.
If this is every time we talk, don't whisper because we should just continue and see if it picks up.
Okay.
Grandpa?
Grandpa?
Oh, before I continue, for some reason in this audio, we both sound the same.
I think it might be your phone.
Yeah, it might be the phone.
But
it was funny because like she was talking and I go, "Oh, no, that was me."
And then you said something and you're like, wait, that sounded more like me.
So, it closed out. Hang on.
But
let me see if I can find like
exactly where it is. But we didn't catch this on video or whatever. But whenever we were getting ready to, shut down production for the day, there was a really loud door slam. And then my little brother came in and Grandma wants to know what that loud slamming was, what you guys are doing in here. So apparently everyone in the house heard it from the bathroom door, but nobody was in the bathroom.
Nobody was in the bathroom at all.
Mm-mm. And everybody heard the door slam. So, fun times. And it was when we were writing down stuff
for this
episode.
And then that same night we found this weird poster too that you wrote on. I don't think this is spooky, but it was kind of like, whoa, because it was this old poster with a bunch of names on it of like, I guess old,
but names that we didn't even recognize. Like we both had to have made it because I know you helped me with some of it, but there was a part of it that I don't remember. There's names on there I never remember meeting. So
that was definitely spooky.
And then there was the wireless phone.
Oh yeah, you should tell that story.
I kept getting, like, same night I had mentioned getting calls from a number that I recognized, but I didn't know why I recognized it. Sent it to my mom. Mom said, "Oh, that's the number to the old landline your grandma used to have."
Which is freaky as fuck.
As it is.
As is.
So I found the landline because we still had it. It just wasn't active or like plugged in or anything. Plugged it all in, set it up to charge. And I kept checking. I let it charge for 4 days, checked the batteries, checked everything. It wouldn't turn on.
Like at all.
No matter what I did, I couldn't get into the call logs.
Which is what we wanted to do, to see
what was going on.
If her number was going to be in it.
Just because we were curious. But no, we couldn't get it to turn on at all. I spent a week trying to get that thing on. It won't. It still won't to this day.
But now thinking back on it, it's like, oh, well, someone could have taken that old number.
They
but
could have.
The thought of like,
but
the person having that number calls you.
And I don't even have a number from this state anymore.
Exactly. It's spooky. We're thinking it's Grandpa calling you.
Telling me I'm a dumb bitch.
Dumb bitch. It's scary though, because I don't know if you want to mention it, but so Sam was having a fight with someone.
Yeah.
And first of all, we think the Taps are her grandpa, like for sure.
Yeah, but my grandpa's always done things in that house. He was born before, or I was born before he died. Barely. But I didn't get to meet him properly. I never knew him. And I was having an argument with someone in the same room that we were in. We heard the taps. Well, the door started shaking, almost like, heavy, angry breathing. Your breathing gets erratic whenever you're angry or whatever. And that's what it sounded like. And the more we yelled and argued, the stronger it got, until I said, "Shut up, stop. Door's doing something." And he finally stopped and we heard it. And we both apologized, and it just slowly faded away until it stopped completely. And we left. And we haven't sat in that room to have a conversation since, because we are terrified. But we think it was the same thing.
Yeah. And while our dumbasses was like, hey, let's record this. Or at least at the time that we were planning this channel, I realized that during the parts in the video where I'm loud is when the door is loud. And whenever you get loud or you talk, it gets quieter.
Whenever the person I was arguing with would yell, it would get stronger. And whenever I would talk, it would get weaker. That's another reason I think it's my grandpa.
Yeah.
So
Even though he's technically my grandpa too.
my family is your family.
I don't appreciate that, Grandpa. I mean, I love you, but I'm not a threat. Because we all know that if I slap this dumb bitch, she's gonna slap me back. And then it's gonna be all fine. Honestly, we probably won't even get to the slapping stage. It's just like, hey, you're a dumb bitch.
I don't think we've ever had an actual fight.
Physical or...
At all.
Mhm.
We've never had a fight in all 16 years now.
Hell yeah. Until now. Boom! Oh my gosh. I don't even think anything could get to that point.
No. Definitely not.
Oh, I touched my headphone. Anyway. I squeeched it.
We'll make a second part to more of our individual experiences that we've had.
With the paranormal.
Yeah. With the paranormal, whenever we spent a lot of time of our childhood apart because parents wanted to keep moving.
Yeah. Hey, but we came back stronger. I mean, that's why we're here today.
Exactly. But we will cover that in the next episode.
Oh, we got... Oh, yeah. Well, after the other one. That's already pre-filmed.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll come soon. And we've got a lot. Together and separate. I mean, the ones we wrote down were... Or the ones together that we wrote down, we've said. And there's probably more. But in the next episode, or one of the next episodes, we'll talk about the ones that are apart. And they're almost just as scary, or at least yours is fucking terrified.
Mine is whack.
Yours is on some next level horror movie like shit. Whereas mine is just like, oh cool, I saw something.
Yeah, mine's fucked.
Or at least, or if another friend seeing something. Anyway, we shouldn't spoil it because they're good stories, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm reading that title and I'm getting freaked out because I remember you telling me about it, but yeah, mine are kind of similar, which I think mine are connected in a way.
Yeah.
Whereas yours are just like, you got this demon, this shit happened, it moved on, and another came and another shit happened.
Unless it's just the same one.
Some spooky shit right there.
Yeah.
Spooky. Yeah, this should be it. This was our bonus episode instead of stupid Sundays, stupid Saturdays, which we apologize for missing this week. We're still learning.
However, it will be up next week. Proper
it should
episode.
be.
Should be.
And if it's not, then we'll
film another bonus episode.
We'll do something for you. We're sorry. We'll post our sex tape.
Stop. That's illegal. Why you squeak like that?
It's funny. Because I know my mom's going to be like, it went all well until you said that. And I'm like, you're right.
My dad's going to be like, what do you mean?
Yeah, your dad's going to be like, wait, actually? No, Dan. Gosh, we love you, Dan. We love your support, Dan.
Yes.
But we do not have a sex tape. I can promise you that. I'm too insecure for that shit.
That part.
Yeah. No. This was kind of fun.
It was.
Dang.
Very last minute, but fun.
Oh my god, yeah, we're super late, but we have excuses.
It's fine.
It's fine. All right. Follow us on Discord. I almost said that. No. What the link to our Discord is usually
in the description.
Description of our first episode. Go follow our Twitter and Instagram.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
Hell yeah. Follow us on Spotify or any other podcasting sites. What else?
Nothing.
Shit, I'm still new to this. I don't fucking know what to say. Well,
I believe the topic for our next one will be just as spooky.
yeah. I'm AJ,
I'm Sam.
and we'll see you later, dudes. Alright, so this is after we recorded the previous audio. We ended up finding the footage, audio. We ended up finding the cassette tape of the audio of the night we did an EVP session after the Lowell Park incident. And we'll play it and let you guys judge it for yourselves. Alright, we're in Lowell Park right now. We changed location. And we're going to start some questions for the EVP session. Do you want any questions? Don't whisper, because this will pick up anything, probably. I said don't whisper.
I didn't whisper. I didn't say anything.
Okay. Do you want to ask any questions?
He doesn't like this.
Well, like, what's the legend around here?
Giggling.
Yeah, I guess the giggling in the
Little
forest.
girls in the forest. Or, I guess.
Should we ask if there's a little girl, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess make a vocal or oral sign that there is a ghost present with us. I mean, that could have been the wind from the flagpole, but still. Stop fucking whispering. Okay. What is your name? How do you know this place? Did you see the flash of blue?
Yeah. Keep seeing lights over there.
Were you with us while we were walking the trail? Did you hear the clicking over there and the flagpole over there? Was that you that hit the flagpole? Was that you doing the clicking? Did any questions come to mind? Do you have any questions come to mind?
We're getting out of here.
There's lights flashing. Alright, it was good talking to you. Goodbye.